Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for all the wonderful comments about my haircut as well as my training photos. So today I thought, why not I do show one of them what I learned yesterday. So I'm going to do the color correction for my under eye. I know many of you have this issue of dark circles, so that's what I'm going to do today. So since I'm a medium to deep complexion, what I'm going to do is, this is our terracotta blush sense. So when it comes to Senagen's products, they always have multiple use of it. So here I'm going to use as my color corrector, because orange in the color wheel, you can use it to color correct darkness. So here, but if you see, this is little lighter. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take the orange shadow sense and I'm going to mix them both and going to apply under my eyes. The same way, for example, our shadow sense, you can use it for our eyes, not this color as a eyebrow color, but for other things you can, if it is a darker brown or something, you can always use it as a eyebrow color. You can use it for concealing, you can use it for contouring, you can use it as a lip color, you can use it as a blush. Like, there are always plenty of ways for a shadow sense tube to be used, and here it is a cream to powder, so that's why both of them are cream cosmetics, so it's easy to mix in such a way. And same way, the blush can be used as your eyeshadow. You can use it as the blush, and you can use it as a lip color too. So here we are going to use as an under eye concealer here. So here is a blending palette. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to take a bit of the orange shadow sense here. You can just use a wax paper or even back of your hands. So here it is just to show you guys how I'm going to mix. So this is how much I have taken, because it's just under eyes, but you can always use it for if you have discoloration on, around your nose or lips, anywhere you can use this. With that, I am going to take the terracotta blush sense. Blush sense will be liquid, little more liquidy than the shadow sense. So you can see, this is the orange shadow sense and this is the blush sense. I'm going to just take my back of the brush itself, and I'm just going to mix them. That's all you need. You can see it's a little bit liquidy, so it will take a little more time. With Senagens, always make sure you take a little to work with and then add more if you need to. So I'm going to take a time. I'm using a flat brush. You can use your fingers too. I'm just going to start small and just going to apply it under my eyes. So basically, you are going to conceal it before you apply any concealer or even your foundation. What this is going to help is, instead of looking ashy, this will correct the darkness. So it's more like patting. Always make sure to cover the under the lashes. That's where the darkness shows. So take it slow, don't put too much pressure or anything, because your eyes are delicate parts, so you want to work slowly, but giving them time to set will make it easy for you when you apply the whether a CCTM or your foundation to go on top of this. I'm going to also use it around my lips, where I have a little bit of darkness here. uh, as I said, you can use it around your nose or anywhere where you have a little bit of darkness going. Yesterday what I did was full coverage. Today I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to just show you just with CCTM. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to take like one whole pump of CCTM. I may even need a little bit more, since I have covered this. So I'm going to take the medium concealer here, and I'm going to add a bit to it. That way I can mix them both, because by adding a concealer here gives you heavy coverage. So you can see, this is the CCTM and this is the concealer. Both my CCTM shade was medium deep, and I have used medium concealer here. So just you mix them both, and I'm going to stipple it with a foundation brush all over. So make sure you take time to cover it, because since we have used the orange, make sure you stipple them, that way you can cover it really well. And stippling is nothing but just pressing it so close to each other, like instead of wiping motion, you just press it in your skin. That way you get the product to cover itself. Do you see the difference between once it's covered, it obviously lifts the whole look. So if you need more coverage, always make sure you stipple the product into your skin. This is a F80 Kabuki brush from Sigma. This is my favorite foundation brush. I have always shared it when there is a sale that happens with Sigma. So these are like really good investment. You can make it for your makeup that's going to last longer but gives a very nice coverage to yourself, and also they last longer. Once you start maintaining really well, these brushes will last so long. Whenever you do your foundation or CCTM, make sure you cover your neck too. You don't want them to look different, like you have to look it the same way as your face, so make sure to do that step anytime. After finishing this, you can leave it as it is, but if you want to brighten again, you can use the same concealer. And here since I have used medium deep and as my CCTM shade, even medium is perfect for me for brightening my under my eyes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same medium and I'm going to run it along with my under eye, and I take the same kabuki brush that I used for my foundation. I'm going to just press it again. What this does is it's going to even more brighten the under eyes actually. So this is like multiple layers of doing the things. So here you are layering each product to get the full coverage. You can always mix and match and leave out whichever you don't want to. For example, you can, if you want even more coverage, you can actually do one more layer of the foundation on top of this. I have used pecan yesterday, but today I'm not going to do that. I don't want full coverage every day. But if you prefer for more coverage, please go ahead and use a very light layer of the foundation underneath. So this is the what to say, like one of the techniques I learned yesterday. So I thought why not I do it and show you guys today. You can see I still have some left out from the concealer itself, because that's how much I needed for my under eye. So even though the tube looks very small, you may need very little amount when it comes to Senegen's products. So always start small and add a product if you need to. If you feel like your products are either creasing or caking, because that means you have added more product, so always make sure to use less. I don't want to waste the product. Instead, I'm just going to use it to correct my under eye, my lids actually. So each product you can use it in multiple ways. That way you get the maximum worth of the product. And with Senegen's, including the lip sense, you can use as an eyeliner. The shadow sense you can use as an eyeliner. So it is like once you learn the concept of it, you will enjoy and explore more and more. Since these are like cream cosmetics, they are going to have more hydration, and it will not be drying or what is it, like it will not be cakey. So this is with the coverage, and let me go ahead and finish the rest of the things and come back and show you other options. So I did finish the eyes and lips, and I wanted to use the terracotta as my blush for today too. So I'm going to take my blush in my brush, and just, it's a very subtle blush actually. It's a today's theme is coral, so this would go really well. So it's not too pinkish, it's very perfect subtle orange, I would say. Cream blushes are always my favorite because they blend so well and they look natural instead of being overpowering the whole look. So that's the finished look. Hope you like it. I used ocean eyeliner and non-waterproof mascara, and for my lips I have used Heartbreaker and Citrus Grove glass. I wanted to stay in the same coral theme, so I picked these two. So that would work really well. Like These are like combinations that you can pick from the collection you have. Heartbreaker is one of our permanent line colors, so it goes really really beautifully, and it has a subtle shimmer to it. And the other thing I wanted to talk about is, so if you're lighter than me, you can use pink posy, either terracotta ashes, or if you are even lighter, you can use pink posy for your color correction. And if you are deeper complexion than me, then cherry blush scents would work the same way how we did. So I can always suggest you the products based on your skin tone, and these are like more of what to say, like practice makes you perfect kind of thing. So once you start using it, you will understand the concept, and you will be able to enjoy it more. Have a wonderful day. Hope you like the video. See you all soon.